Hey, yo, what's happening, man? It's your host, Most Great, live and direct, where we ride for respect, man. Tap that like, that share, that subscribe, so you'll be tapped in every time you tap in. You dig what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell and all that old good stuff, man. Your boy been down for the count, man. I done came down with some type of virus, man, and I'm just now bouncing back. So I decided I'd hit y'all with a video before I go to work. I know it's been a few days. I need to be more consistent, you know, but you already know what to do, man. And on today's topic, we're talking about MAGA and what MAGA means to Black Americans. This may be a three-part series. I'm not sure. I know I always tell y'all that I'm gonna come with some videos, and I don't. I promise I'm gonna be more consistent with y'all. Y'all bear with me, man. As I go through these transitions, you dig what I'm saying? Your boy been sick down with this valley fever stuff, so trying to get back, nurse myself back to health. One day at a time, brother. Anyway, long story long, man. We talking about MAGA, what MAGA means if you Black and you're an American. And I'm gonna kick it off with Charleston White had a response. He was on Say Cheese, and he was talking about Martin Luther King and Martin Luther King's dream and how we got here. You see, when you talk about MAGA and Make America Great Again, Black people always go to, oh, America was great for Black people in the 60s. And I'm like, damn, why we got to go back, 6 decades for America to be great for us? And their definition of being great for us is, you know, things were still segregated, and Black people were still being harshly mistreated. There were still parts of America that we couldn't go to. Um, Interracial marriages were against the law. People were still getting hung. People were getting attacked by dogs, Black folks. So that's their definition of when America was great, because we were prominent, we had more money. Yeah, people were more respectful, and I get that. The kids were more respectful. Just life in general. My grandmother told me that if a female got pregnant and she wasn't married and she lived down south, excuse me, they would send her up north, and vice versa, because it was a disdain for a woman to be pregnant and not get married. My grandmother told me this. Wise woman. Rest in peace, Ella Jean Tillery. But what Charleston White was saying is Martin Luther King's dream was that everybody be integrated and live in peace and harmony, and kids get bused from their area and go to predominantly white schools. And they were met with aggression. Yeah, they were met with a lot of aggression. They were getting spit on. They got off the bus. They were getting beat up and all type of stuff. They had to call, the local law enforcement agencies and the National Guard to get these kids in some of these schools in rural Indiana, Mississippi, Arkansas. You know, so a lot of people wasn't on board with Martin Luther King's dream, and I got to be honest with you, I'm not on board with it either. Um, was America great for Black people in the 60s? I don't know, man. Drop it in the comments if you think that America was great for Black people in the 60s. But I'll tell you what Make America Great Again means for Black people in America. That's not our dream. That's Trump's dream, right? And the people who follow Trump, they wholeheartedly believe that that dream of making America great again means not having brown people in this country, right? Uh, the Latino, Black people, Asian people, Indian people. If you're non-white, you're non-Anglo-Saxon, then you don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? And they make that very clear. Trump said it himself that there are a lot of those people in the insurrection. They were good people. He wholeheartedly believes that these white nationalists mean well. You know, not Dave Chappelle, excuse me. D.L. Hughley made this statement, and I believe this wholeheartedly as well. Not all races, excuse me, not every racist is Not every Donald Trump supporter is a racist, but all racist people support Donald Trump. That's true. That's true. You go to Arkansas, you go to these, rallies in Tennessee and stuff like that. You don't see no black people there. You know, they really wholeheartedly believe that this is their country. You don't belong here. So that's why it always it's kind of odd to me when I see black men really rallying and standing up behind Trump. Not, I don't got nothing against Trump. You know what I'm saying? He's our chief and commander now. Um, I think that he's a better candidate than Kamala, definitely. But at the same time, I have to keep it real all the way across the board. Trump is a proud boy, man. He's a white nationalist. You can't get around that, bro. You know, he told black men, what do you have to lose? He did pardon black men. He got Lil Wayne out of some trouble. He got Kodak Black out of some trouble. But that was just politics, man. That's tax write-off. You know what I mean? But he also said that Charleston White, that is, he also said that the black community prior to Martin Luther King's dream, people, were patrons of each other's businesses. We kept a lot of our dollars in our own community. People go eat at Medea's restaurant, you know what I mean? But once, the integration came into play, those businesses dissolved. Like, they always say, man, the white man's ice is always colder. And people indoctrinated that in their brain that they didn't have to Patreon these businesses anymore. We're going to go across town, and get some apple pie over here. You know what I'm saying? What they say on life, how much it going to cost to turn that whites only pie into some nigger pie? Niggas was going to across town and getting the white folks pie, man. They didn't want to eat at, black Patreon. And that's what happened. People started intermingling and having interracial kids and moving out of the ghetto. And I don't know, man. What say you, man? Like I said, on it's a double-edged sword, because on one side of the sword, we were more united. We were more family oriented. It was more respect. But on the other side, it's like we lost everything that we stood on and we stood for, man. All our principles, all the things that, Mama Medea instilled in us, and Grandpa Joe, you know what I'm saying? Grandpa Leroy instilled in us the morals, the ethics. We lost a lot of that, man, when we integrated. But MAGA, like I stated earlier, is not our dream. That's his dream. That is the white man's dream, bro. He's not for you. No, I'm gonna put it to you like this. No politician has the American people's best interest at heart. It don't matter who you get, bro. It didn't matter if you would have got Kamala or Trump. They're gonna line their money with pockets and bail out their rich billionaire partners, and get a get out of jail free card and ride on off into the sunset. You'll see them at the election time at these black churches, these mega churches, kissing babies and shaking hands. But after the election, you'll never see them again. You'll never see Kamala Harris with Cardi B ever again. You'll never see Kamala Harris with Megan Thee Stallion ever again. You'll never see her at the Kojic church, the Pentecostal church. None of these people have your best interests at heart. Believe that, man. When people show you who they are, believe it. But this is your host, Most the Great, live and direct, where we ride for respect. I got to get my Dirk Rock head ass in here and get ready for work, man. You dig what I'm saying? And go be a slave. Go pick some cotton, brother. No, I'm just bullshitting, man. Hey, y'all stay up, man. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day, man. Tap in and tell a friend. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe, and all that old good stuff so you'll be tapped in with the tap in. Wait, we out.